After making some pixel art game list, I wondered to myself, why not make a more specific list like pixel art RPG? Since I miss a lot of some good games from the previous year, I will also include some of the best pixel art RPG from 2022. So here are top 15 new pixel art RPG you should play in 2023. Let's get into the list.
Believe in salvation.
Always bring your cassette player when adventuring.
Cassette Beast is a pixel art open world RPG that shares some similarities with Pokemon, yet it offers a fresh and unique experience. Instead of catching them, we can transform into monsters by playing back the recorded tapes. When transformed, we can fusion with our companion, allowing us to dominate in battles. The game centers around exploring an open world, gaining abilities to solve puzzles, and emphasize more on its storytelling.
Just don't get in over your head.
Potion Permit is a simulation RPG where we become a potion shop owner in a mystical world. We will take care of around 30 unique residents who occasionally become ill. We need to diagnose their symptoms, get our ingredients from the environment, using our tools to craft potions, ointments, and salves. Player choice and decision making are important in Potion Permit. We will encounter various scenarios where our decisions affect our shop's reputation and success. Another Pokemon-like pixel art RPG, Coromon is a modern take on the monster taming genre. In this game, we will explore a vast world and engage in turn-based battles. With over 100 creatures, build our Coromon squad with distinct elements, traits, and skills. We will need to engage in stamina-based battles where every action consumes energy, requiring strategic skill selection. The game's inviting atmosphere, beautiful pixel graphics, and distinct personalities of each Coromon create an immersive and enjoyable experience. Hunt the Night is a solid dark fantasy 2D action RPG that excels in creating an immersive atmosphere. We play as the daughter of a former monster hunter who turned traitor, and she tries to earn back her family honor. While there is a main quest to follow, the game also offers numerous optional discoveries for those willing to invest time in exploration. The game kinda has a Souls-like and Metroidvania feel, but has its own distinct identity. Vestaria Saga 2 is a sequel that concludes the thrilling adventure of Zed and his companion. The game mechanic is a strategy RPG that emphasizes on positioning, movement, and weaponry on a grid-based map. The game adds quality of life improvements compared to the previous game, and one of the most impactful improvements is the ability to save anywhere, which makes the game so much effective. Since this game is a sequel, you need to play the first Vestaria Saga to enjoy the full experience. Sunhaven is a farming sim game set in a fantasy world, with a stronger focus on story and RPG elements. We can customize our own character, and there are 7 races to choose from, each with their own starting abilities and customizable traits. The game features 5 major talent trees: exploration, farming, mining, combat, and fishing, that shape our gameplay experience. And in the combat, we can choose between sword, crossbow, or magic depending on our playstyle.
In a cage, we want to fly.
There Is No Light is a challenging action RPG with Souls-like elements. The game has gripping and emotional story, where it tells the story of the hero who embark on a mission to save their abducted child from demons. The game world is vast, offering around 30 hours of gameplay according to the developers. There are 4 weapons to collect and upgrade, and just like any Souls-like, learning enemy patterns and precision timing are required to overcome this game. ANNO, Mutationem is a pixel art action-adventure game with RPG elements set in a cyberpunk world. We play as ANNO, a highly skilled lone wolf on a personal mission. The game offers a unique experience that seamlessly switches between 2D action platforming and 3D exploration. ANNO can slash, shoots, combos, throw grenades, and ground pounds her way through hordes of enemies and gigantic bosses. This game has its flaws, but overall, it's quite enjoyable.
18 years ago. And triumphs.
Symphony of War: The Nephilim Saga is a 2D pixel art tactical RPG that any Fire Emblem fans will love. We will step into the war-torn land of Tanra, where we, an academy graduate, will rise to lead an army against a corrupt enemy. We have to recruit heroes, forge bonds, and command our force in strategic turn-based battles. For an indie game, Symphony of War has an amazing gameplay. It's something that any tactical RPG fans should not miss. Live Alive is a remake of the RPG that is originally released for the Super Famicom in 1994. The remake was first released for Nintendo Switch in 2022, and finally for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC this year. The game made up of multiple narratives and protagonists, taking place over a different time period. The game doesn't have the long grindy sessions other RPG have, and compact the narrative where it shortens the typical RPG experience into a 20-hour package.
Today, we fight not for glory or...
Triangle Strategy is a remarkable tactical RPG that captivates players with its strategic depth and compelling narrative. As players, we make choices throughout the game. The branching storylines and multiple endings provide a rich and immersive experience. The gameplay revolves around grid-based combat, where positioning and terrain play crucial roles. We must carefully plan our move, take advantage of the environment, and the strength and weakness of our units.
With these fields. Today you burn.
Another pixel art game list, another Chained Echoes in the list. I can't help myself, since Chained Echoes is one of the best pixel art RPG there is. It's a captivating and ambitious indie RPG that successfully blends nostalgic elements with modern design. The pixel art is incredibly stunning. The combat system is simple yet engaging, and there are so much more amazing things that I won't add, since it will make my narration too long to speak.
His sister Katua and childhood friend Vice.
Tactics Ogre Reborn is another JRPG remake from Square Enix. The game is another tactical RPG where we will engage in tactical battles on 3-dimensional battlefields where strategic positioning and thoughtful decision-making are essential. The improved AI ensures that enemies adapt their tactics to the situation, keeping battles challenging and engaging. Tactics Ogre Reborn breathes new life into a timeless classic, with its improved visual and refined gameplay mechanics.
A man will kill another over a husk of bread if not restrained. This conflict is long.
The Mageseeker is an action RPG set in the League of Legends universe. We play as Silas, a mage who was once a Mageseeker but was later imprisoned and tortured by them, leading him to harbor a deep hatred for Mageseekers. As a mage, Silas possesses magical abilities, including the unique ability to copy spells from enemies and use them temporarily. The gameplay involves traversing paths, battling enemies, and progressing through enclosed areas until all enemies are defeated.
I want Ku to be a home for all, regardless
Of course, if we are talking about the best pixel art RPG, then Octopath Traveler 2 is definitely number 1 on this list. This game builds on the strength of the original game that improved its every aspect. The storytelling is excellent, with fascinating NPC and compelling character chapters. The pixel art is absolutely stunning, with impressive HD 2D graphics that brings the world to life. It is no doubt that Octopath Traveler 2 is one of the best pixel art games that come out this year.
Prepare yourselves for a show. Dreams aren't good for nothing.
That's all for today's list. Subscribe and like for more new exciting games. That's it, and see you next time.